Good afternoon, everyone. This is Crystal with Crystal's Creations Wyckoff. How are you guys all doing? Awesome, I hope. So I am slowly getting better. So thank you all for the prayers and everything. Oh. So we're gonna make a video. Make a video. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm recording a video. Duh. Yeah, sure. We're going to make a card. And I thought I would make, like, you know how some people put pictures on their walls? Well, I thought I would put pictures of some bears on the walls. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to use the Stampendous bears that Spellbinder sent me to play with. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and put some pictures of some bears in some frames on the wall using Fran's frames and make them look like we snapshotted them and put them on the wall. So I will show you what I'm doing here. Obviously, I can only do 2 bears, I think, on a 5x7 card, but hey, 2's better than 1. 2's better than 0. I wanted to get 3 bears on here, but I just could not squeeze them in. So there is that. So we got that. I just love these ovals. And before I go any further, Spellbinders is having a 50% off on the past club, called past club sales or something like that, both in the US, on the US and the UK websites. So I will post the banner down below. And also today is what? June, what's today? Tuesday, June 20th. And that will end next Friday, June 30th. Okay. So we have our circles. Now I'm going to keep that circle because I can use that for something else. So that's what one of the ovals of Fran's frames looks like, in case you guys haven't seen that. And I love the shapes of these. I love how they look. They're so pretty. I mean, look at that edge. Isn't that pretty? And that's what they look like on the underside. Isn't that beautiful? Almost looks like the underside of a lid to a pop bottle, doesn't it? Doesn't that remind you of the underside of a pop bottle? That looks really cool. So this is, and I need to erase that because I had to mark where I wanted to put my picture frames. So good thing I use a friction pen. Now, I don't really like using pencils. I hate the feel of pencil lead. I don't know what it is about pencils. I just don't like them. But, yeah. So, but anyways, in case you're all were wondering why I was having a reaction to one of my medications, we looked up the inactive ingredients and found out that there was metals in one of my medications I was taking that my doctor had prescribed me. And I am, I should say, highly allergic to lots of metals, and I can't take any meds with either in the regular ingredient or inactive ingredient. So I guess from now on, when my doctors prescribe me anything, we are going to have to really check those inactive ingredients too. So Those inactive ingredients in your meds, you guys, can really mess with you. Let me tell ya. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there is our picture frame. We got that. And there's our card. No, we're not finished yet. I need to finish it. Okay, let's get this done, Crystal. We need to cut another 5x7 card base. I need another one. I didn't cut it yet. Don't we? Yep. I'm afraid this is going to be a long video. Guys, just bear with me. 7. By 5 is what we need to do this. And I think I'm just gonna do the faces of the bears because that's the only part that's gonna be, and part of the arms too, because that's the only thing that's gonna be sticking out. Okay, we're gonna pop this up on foam tape because I want to see how this is gonna look. Okay. So we're gonna see how this is gonna look. Oh, that's gonna look cool. And then we're gonna try and get Baby Bear under there. I wanna see how this is gonna look with Baby Bear. We might have more Baby Bear showing. Oh, that's cute. And then we'll have some of the elements. So I've already done a bunch of die cutting and everything of all the ephemera, all the extra die cuts that come with both the dog and the bears. I've already done a bunch of that already. So we can just add that in between here and there and everything. I might just leave this white and then we'll just add stuff. So let's go ahead and color our bears, shall we? So let's quickly do that. So bears are brown. I'm gonna watercolor them though. So I'm gonna use, I have some brown stencil butter here. Okay, that's what we're gonna use. And then I have a bigger brush. I don't know what I did with it. I had it, or I just had it in front of me. I don't know if I stuck it in my Lizi, Susan. Do I have one right here? No. Those are my, what are these? Caretake URL. Oh, those are my Zig markers. So they're watercolor pens, but we're not going to use those. I don't know what color this is. Oh, they're gray. Bears can be gray sometimes, right? So I have some Zig markers here that I've had for ever in my stash. But I don't want to color the bear. Orange, nor do I want to color it blue, but I could give it a pop of gray. I like the feel of these too. A friend of mine gave these to me. And then I have these markers. I don't know what they are. What are these? Hold on. I don't know if I have a brown one or not. I have these. They're Bistro chalk markers. Do you guys ever use those? These have been sitting in my stash for a while. And I don't know. I don't know if these are water-based, just different. Let's see. I don't know if these are water-based or not. So that same friend. Use on whiteboards. Oh, windows. Oh, never mind. And windshields. Never mind. Never mind. You cannot use these on cardstock. Never mind. But I like that gray. I don't know. Could I use a little bit of this gray with the bear? What if I used my Tombow brush markers instead of this? That I might do, you guys. Let's get those out because I don't use those all the time. So let's get those out. I have a brown brush pen, Tombow markers. So let me see what colors we have for browns. I have 978. I have 910. 969. 977. I think this is an orange. Okay, so we're gonna take a scrap piece of paper first. Yep, just like that. I'm gonna test all these out first real quick. I'm gonna try and make this video as short and sweet and to the point. That looks orange, doesn't it? But it's a light, it's like skin color, skin tone. Peachy. Okay, this is 977. Okay, that's not too dark. That's like a honey brown. This one is 969. A little bit darker than 977. It's funny, the lower the number, the darker the color. Have you noticed that? 879. And that is definitely much darker. So I'm going to use, actually I'm going to try all three and see how we do. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to stick with these two and just hope for the best. So I don't know watercoloring, so I'm going to try something here. Let's just, actually, let me start with the dark first. We're going to blend. Start with my circling, because that's how I blend with my alcohol markers. I'm going to go in with my next one. We'll see how this looks. Circle motion. Okay. I'll come in with my lightest. Go across. Then we're gonna grab it down here from the bottom. And you know what? If you take your lightest color, you don't need those blender markers, those blender things, because your lightest color is doing the blending too and bringing that stuff up. I learned that from a colorist person who knows their coloring. So that looks pretty pretty darn good, but it leaves your paper bumpy. So I think doing watercoloring with watercolor markers, use watercolor paper, but I think I'm not gonna do that kind of stuff today. We're just gonna color our bear like normal, just normal, okay? And then we're gonna stamp on it. We're just gonna use 977. I just wanted to see how this worked. So I'm gonna quickly color the bear. I don't want to sing, but I may have to go in and throw in some tunes here when I edit so you guys can listen to some music, okay? So I hope you enjoy the sounds of the music in the background while I'm coloring. Now, I could have blended my bear if I wanted to. That probably would have been a whole lot quicker, but you know, sometimes we like to color I don't know why I colored the whole bear when I would only his face and her face and part of her hands are just gonna show. Silly mama. Okay, so there's mommy bear. Now we're gonna come in and do baby bear. This gives me an excuse to get out my Tombows and use my Tombows more, because I don't always use them like I should. And just so you guys know, I'm not a colorist. I just learned from somebody who was a colorist. But doesn't make me a perfect colorist person. By no means am I a colorist, okay? I'm just learning from somebody who is, and I'm learning because she's teaching me. But will I ever be a colorist though, like she is? By no means, no. She is though. I call her a colorist because man, she's good. Because this gal that I've been watching, and I learned how to color, she was in a training video seminar thing that I watched. And I've still been watching videos from her, and oh my goodness, you guys. And thanks to the Craft Roulette show, #CraftRoulette, because I won that thing from them. It is amazing. I can go back and rewatch that from them, and it's amazing. And that's how I'm learning my coloring techniques, and how I can relay them to you guys, how I learned them by that gal. I can't remember her name, but I do remember, you know, the organization summit thing. Okay, now we're gonna stamp using the bear thing stamp set by Stampendous. Okay, so we're gonna give them both a face, and And well, this one's a given. This one's going on Baby Bear because he's a little guy. So we're gonna give him, there's my stamp pad with stuff sitting on it. Now, I'm not sure how hot it is where you guys are at, but today, where we're at in Colorado, it is a balmy 94 degrees, a sweating, sweltering, scorching. And for me, that's just, I'm not trying to complain or anything, but for my feet, that's just too hot. Because it makes me swell up like a hot air balloon. And anyone else in my condition, it makes us all swell up like hot air balloons. All right, let's give him a little face. A little happy facey. Now, I went ahead and used my VersaFine Onyx Black on him because I am using watercolor markers. I figure that's a fair trade, right? All right. Face. Now we need to give him a little paw on his hand because his hands are going to be sticking out, but we want little hands on him. But these hands are so big. No, this one's kind of small. Let me dry that off. Is that gonna, that's too big. He doesn't get any paws yet. He's just a baby. He doesn't get none. He hasn't grown his paws yet. So, he doesn't get any. That's okay. All right, let's give her a face and we'll give her some paws. So, we're gonna give her, oh, let's give her some bashing eyelashes because she's posing for a picture, okay? You know what? I forgot to wipe that off. Oh well. That's okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't Mama cute? Mama Bear is so cute. Now, Daddy's not in the picture right now because Daddy is out working. He's on a, we'll just say Daddy's on a few overnighters because he works. Okay, so he couldn't get his picture taken. He couldn't be in the photo shoot. Okay. He, Daddy's a long truck runner in Bear World, okay? Oh, we need to give her paws, don't we? Yes. So, Daddy delivers lots of honey. He has to make sure that all the bears in Bearland have honey. So he has to deliver to all the bear stores in bear country. So that's what he's out doing right now. So he couldn't be here to get his picture taken with his lovely wife and his little boy here. So he just told his wife and his son to enjoy the photo shoot without him. And he will enjoy seeing pictures of them on his truck run. Doesn't that sound cute? So there's the paws. Let me wipe this ink up. Oh, this makes a mess. Let me clean it up. And then we can start putting this card together. Figure out how we want to angle it. Okay. So there's Mama Bear. So we're going to put Mama Bear just like that. So I need my glue. Just way over here by my inks. Or by my Simon Hurley station. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this back over to make sure I do this right, because if I mess up, I'm gonna get mad at myself. Okay. I want to make sure I do this right. Okay, you guys know that this is kind of difficult. Okay, so a little bit on the ears, a little bit down below, a little bit on the arms. Oh, and all on the feet. Okay, got it. Long hair. A little bit on the tops of the ears. Okay, I think I got it. Oops, I think I put glue where I didn't want it. But you know what? One thing about Barely Arts is it dries clear. Well, that's what I didn't want it to do. But that's okay. Okay, we got Mom on. Now let's get Baby on. And then we can finish decorating our card. And I think we're just gonna glue the bottom part of the bear. Just his legs. Okay? And we just need a little bit. Okay. One thing about Barely Arts, it does not dry wormy. I'm just saying. That's why I like Barely Arts. When you put Barely Arts on the back of a card base like this, and you put it back here, and you stick it on top like this. Now, I'm not affiliate or anything like that. They did not pay me to say all this. Okay, I'm just saying. Saying this on my own accord, because that's how much I love Barely Arts glue. Okay? Just saying. It's because I live in Colorado. I don't know. I've tried some of those other glues, and they just don't work for me. But yeah, but barely arts it is for me for Colorado, I say. All right, now we can fix all that because we can put something on there and make that look better. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna decorate this, and then we're gonna pop this up with double-sided foam tape. Now we're gonna take out all of our stuff. If I can remember right, what? Oh, scarf and all that. Oh, yeah. And stars, hearts. Oh yeah, we got a honey pot. So we can take out a honey pot. Here, let me get out. I mean, I die cutted a bunch of this stuff, so that way I can just punch out a gazillion cards. Got all my dog bones, a bunch of footballs, soccer balls, basketballs. I wanted to have it done. I did different color bones for the dogs. Trying to find. Oh yeah, our stars. The stars are for the bears, so I need to get those out. I'm just trying to get all the. Yeah, I did more basketballs. I mean, I just love these basketballs, you guys. They're so pretty. Trying to find all the honey pieces. I cut some parts out of glitter paper. We're gonna have a shiny. I think the trophy goes to the dogs, if I remember right. Okay, I'm just gonna dump all this out. I'm feeling static. Okay. And then I'm gonna go through. I have an eye. Oh yeah, we have a bow we can put on the mom. So I cut it out of floral cardstock. I figured why? Trying to find, oh, here's the honey. Found it. So, let's see, honey, honey. So there's our honey. So we need a little bee on that, you know? Can't go without a bee. This little adorable bee. I think he's just the cutest thing ever. So I'm gonna stamp him in black. I'm gonna leave him as is on that honey pot. There we go. So he's half black, half yellow. Boom, done. Okay, that part's done. Let's put the bee away. All right, let's find a spot for the honey. Okay. We're gonna put that right there. That covers that little boo-boo. No one will know. I got a little brown right. Oh, looky there. Okay, that's somebody's ears. So I need a letter U. I love you. We're going to add that to our card. So I need my little tweezers. So let's figure out where we're going to put this. I love you. Okay, now we can add some stars. I think the hats go with the dogs, if I remember right. Should I add a bow for Mama Bear? Sure, let's add a bow for Mama Bear. Let's give her a bow, make her look stylish. Should be styling for her husband. Oh, Mama Bear looks so precious. Okay, give her a flower bow. Now we have some smaller stars in the bunch here. Yes, we do. We are going to take this star. Know what we're going to do with this one, don't you? You got that right. Cover up that mark. There. Nobody can tell. So now we're going to add a star to this. Okay, glue those together. Like I said, I was, really? Come on. I don't know why you guys aren't staying. And we're just gonna put you right there. Now you'll stay. Huh. So we'll put that there. And then we're gonna add this big star. Right here, because he's the star of the show. He's their child. No, actually the wife is. Then we'll add another star. Trying to remember what else is part of the bears. Could put, oh, let's put a scarf on him. Should have his scarf on. Because Baby Bear does have a scarf. So there's his scarf. We can at least put that on him. Okay. There. Oh, go. See, he looks cool. He looks styling for pictures. There. Mom and son look cool. So we're just making this wall look really cool for Dad when he gets home to check out, you know. Now we're gonna add one of these. I think this goes with the bears. I'm not sure. Because Baby Bear does hold one of these, I think. Not sure. But we're gonna add it anyways. Unless this is the dog. I can't remember. They come with so many things, I just don't remember. That there. We'll add some more hearts. Sure, why not? Don't be afraid of the hearts. Let's add another heart. Okay. Let's see, let's add one more star, and then I think we'll be done adding stuff, and then we can get this propped up and have a card. Okay, that's it. Now we'll get this propped up, and we'll have a card. Okay, so what do you think? That looks pretty cool, or what? I like it. So, I like it. I'm going to end this now, and I'm going to prop this up with double-sided foam tape off camera, and maybe add a couple gems to it offline, and then I will upload this to my Facebook group and Instagram and wherever else I might decide to post it. But now I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want to keep everybody too long. No. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Love you all. And I will see you all possibly when I do a live on Thursday. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.